Exercise Capable Eagle is the air component of Exercise Joint Warrior, a twice-yearly multinational tri-service military exercise and one of the biggest of its kind in Europe. This year is the first time it's been led by a joint team of French and British air commanders.
This is an extremely important relationship, not just for today but long into the future. The combined joint expeditionary force really forging the way in the bilateral relationship between our two militaries and our two air forces, allowing the two most powerful and clearly the best air forces in Europe to take the lead and to bring the rest of Europe along with us.
Our ability to take almost 700 people, predominantly from Royal Air Force Coningsby and Royal Air Force Marham, take them to a simulated deployed location with very little support provided by the host nation, and to be able to go and support, in this case, two frontline fast jet squadrons, number 1 squadron from the Royal Air Force and 2-4 from our French Air Force colleagues over at east and the south of France. It's also our ability to be able to operate in contested environments where there are people out there who would do us harm.
Both countries have operational experience working together. Can you tell me what's the strategic importance of the British-French military relationship?
Well, I think you hit it in one at the start there. Our two air forces have operated alongside each other for decades, and in the most recent 20 years, from the Gulf right through to Libya and then Mali more recently. So being able as the two air forces to not just operate in the skies together, but to fuse our capability and to go and operate in the ground environment at a deployed location, a potentially very, very poorly found airfield, and get it right and succeed really matters a great deal.
And what's the next stage for the Expeditionary Air Wing and for Britain and France?
Well, for Expeditionary Air Wings, we will be on point very shortly for our 12-month rotation, and there is always at least one EAW ready to go back in the UK, plus those that are operating around the world right now. For ourselves and the French, this is part of an exercise programme which the Air Forces have had over many years. This just takes it potentially to a slightly different and a new level, and I'm very hopeful that what you're seeing here at Leeming is something which we as two Air Forces will be replicating in the years to come as well. Hopefully France next time.
What's it like working so closely with the French on this exercise?
This exercise is an excellent opportunity to build on the integration that we've already embarked on with the French on exercises overseas. This one's particularly good because we get to interact with them face to face. We're also involved with the Mirage 2000-5s, which are flying over from France, and I was on a mission earlier today with them over the North Sea, which went very well.
And Philippe, what about you? How different is it? What do you notice that's different working with the Royal Air Force?
Exactly as I say, Charlie, we perform really very close missions together with common briefs, common missions, and we improve our way of common language, military fighting language.
Absolutely. And you've done this for real as well, haven't you? You were part of the French-British operation in Libya. What can you tell me about that experience?
Exactly. I performed one mission, at least with tornadoes in the same area for the same targets, and that did work very fine.
And Charlie, how important is it to have these kind of exercises to improve the interoperability and the smooth running of working together?
Well, the interoperability and smooth running you talk about all comes down to understanding. That's the base of that starts with a relationship. So it's fantastic to actually see our French counterparts and form that relationship face to face. And from that strong base, then we can understand each other's aircraft capabilities, which are fantastic and broad. And then from there we can really build on our mission set and embark on a wide range of missions together, and fully integrated, and get the results that we want.
And this is a very different setting to where you normally work, isn't it? It's quite an austere location.
Indeed it is, yes. Been working out of tents for the last week and a half. We've got a few more days to go. But that's all part of the fun and challenge. Everyone has really mucked in. We've got a lot going on the ground and supporting the Joint Warrior, the Exercise Capable Eagle, which is for the EAW on the ground. And then mixed in with that, we've got the wide-ranging activities with Joint Warrior.